Are the HP Spectre x360, 2021 good deals to buy? One of the best laptops around receives an update. The HP Spectre x360, 2021, presents a brilliant update on an already excellent laptop, bringing the latest Intel hardware to a stunningly designed 2-in-1 device. It can get a bit loud, and it's expensive, but it looks beautiful, and offers brilliant battery life as well. What was already an amazing laptop has been made better with the HP Spectre x360, 2021. In last year's HP Spectre x360 model, portability was effortlessly married with power for one of the best laptops we've come across. And, with the inclusion of Intel Evo certification in the 2021 model, that computing experience is even better. The newest Spectre has to meet certain requirements for that certification that results in an improvement in not just performance but design as well. Its battery life is excellent, managing to last almost 13 hours on the intensive PC Mark 10 battery life test and proving that a Windows 10 laptop can compete with Chromebooks and MacBooks in that regard. Additionally, it boots up lightning fast and can even do some casual gaming. However, it does have some flaws. For example, because of its 360-degree hinge, you can use the HP Spectre x360, 2021, in tablet mode. But, it's rather unwieldy and bulky in its tablet form. While it's a nice feature to have, if you're in the market for a laptop that you'll use just as often in tablet mode, we'd recommend looking at something like the Surface Pro 7 or iPad, which are thin and light tablets that can be used with keyboards. Our other issue is that the fans become quite loud when you're using the laptop, and, on occasion, even when you're not. A few times we heard the fans kick even when the HP Spectre x360, 2021, was closed. It's the one area of the design of the HP Spectre x360, 2021, that doesn't feel completely premium. Aside from those issues, this is a supremely accomplished laptop that's great for day-to-day use, including work. However, with starting prices of $1.349/£1.199/3.339 Australian dollars, various markets have different starting configurations, it's pricey. If you have the budget for it, though, you won't be disappointed. The HP Spectre x360, 2021, is available in a variety of configurations and prices. Prices start at $1.149.99 in the US, for a model with an Intel Core i5-1135G7 processor, 8GB of RAM and a 256GB SSD. In the UK, the base model costs £1,199.99 and comes with an Intel Core i5-1135G7 processor, 8GB of RAM and a 512GB SSD. Then there's a version with an Intel Core i7-1165G7 processor, 16GB of RAM and a 512GB SSD, which is the version on review here. It costs $1.349.99/£1.399.99. There's also a model with the same CPU and RAM, but with a 1TB SSD and a 4K OLED screen for £1,699.99. In addition, the HP Spectre x360, 2021, comes with various screen sizes, 13 inches, the version we're testing, 15 inches, and 13.5 inches, which has a taller 16:10 aspect ratio. In Australia, you can get the 13-inch model with an Intel Core i7-1165G7, 16GB of RAM and a 1TB SSD for $3,399 Australian dollars. It's also available with a Core i7, 16GB of RAM, a 4K OLED screen and a 2TB SSD for $4,599 Australian dollars. Like models in the UK and US, there are numerous configurations available, including models with 14-inch and 15-inch screen sizes. So, as you can see, there's plenty of choice available for those in the market for a new HP Spectre x360, but we'd hesitate to say there's a model for every budget. Even the cost of the base models exceed those of many other laptops. This is a seriously premium laptop, which means it needs to work hard to justify its high price. With a premium price you expect a premium design, and HP certainly delivers with the HP Spectre x360, 2021. To be honest, we never had any doubt that it would. The previous model was one of the nicest looking laptops we've had the pleasure of reviewing. Design-wise, the HP Spectre x360, 2021, is basically identical to the previous model which is no bad thing, considering how impressed we were with its looks. The HP Spectre x360, 2021, arrives with a brushed metal design that's available in several color combinations. The 360-degree hinge, which allows the screen to flip back completely, turning the HP Spectre x360, 2021, into a tablet-like device, feels solid and reliable. In terms of connections, you get an audio in jack and full-size USB port on the right. The inclusion of a full-size USB port is a nice touch for such a thin and light laptop, plus 2 USB-C ports, a microSD port and a physical webcam kill switch on the left. It's definitely a big selling point, and that, along with a full-size USB port and microSD slot, show that it is possible for a thin and light laptop to incorporate multiple connections without compromising design. It certainly puts the 2 USB-C ports of the MacBook Air M1, 2020, and MacBook Pro 13-inch, M1, 2020, to shame. This gives the device a modern look, while keeping the overall size of the laptop down. It's another case of a Windows 10 laptop looking more stylish than an Apple MacBook, something both HP and Intel will be pleased to learn, and is yet another reason for Apple to consider updating its MacBook designs. The keyboard is large and enjoyable to use, with the keys offering decent travel. The touchpad is nice and responsive. It's wider than you'd expect on a 13-inch laptop, providing a bit more room to move your fingers. There's also a fingerprint scanner to the right of the touchpad for logging into Windows 10. Similar to HP's provision of ports, the company has found a way of cramming a large keyboard and trackpad into a small body. It's a seriously impressive design feat, and means the HP Spectre x360 2021 doesn't only look good, it feels good to use as well. Flipping the screen entirely back, using the HP Spectre x360 2021 as a tablet-like device, a large touchscreen works well. However, while this is a thin and light laptop, compared to tablets such as the iPad, the HP Spectre x360 2021 actually feels heavy and bulky. The HP Spectre x360 2021 is far more successful as a laptop. The biggest upgrade on the HP Spectre x360 2021 over the previous model are its components and performance, with the laptop being a showcase for Intel's latest mobile processors. The review unit we were sent in for review features an Intel Core i7-1165G7 processor. As you can see in our Cinebench and Geekbench results, the new HP Spectre x360 2021 delivers a lift in performance compared to last year's model, with a single-core score of 1,317 compared to the previous model's 1,259. The Intel Core i7-1065G7 was a pretty great mobile processor anyway, so it's good that Intel has built on its solid foundation. Overall, as a result of the new CPU, along with a hefty 16 GB of RAM, the HP Spectre x360 2021 is a great little performer, with Windows 10 feeling fast and responsive. Multitasking, with numerous apps open at once, alongside plenty of Edge tabs too, didn't really serve to slow down the HP Spectre x360 2021's performance, either. For day-to-day use, then, the HP Spectre x360 2021 delivers the sort of performance you'd expect of a premium laptop at this price point. You certainly won't be disappointed. While the HP Spectre x360 2021 certainly isn't a gaming laptop, it could feasibly run some PC games that other thin and light laptops would struggle to run. So, of course, we attempted to play a few games on the HP Spectre x360 2021. As we've mentioned, this definitely isn't a gaming laptop, but we wanted to see if it would be possible to play games at the end of the day, when you want to unwind after a hard day at work. We also fired up Ori and the Will of the Wisps, a visually stunning 2D platform game, which despite looking great, is less taxing than a lot of other modern games. As such, while it was possible to play modern games such as Ori and the Will of the Wisps, it was only with big sacrifices to graphical fidelity. So, don't give up the day job, HP Spectre x360 2021. One thing to note is that even while performing relatively low-powered tasks, such as downloading an app, the fans of the HP Spectre x360 2021 will kick in. In a way, it's understandable, since this is a super thin laptop that needs to keep its components cool. However, it proved annoying, and was in sharp contrast to the silent operation of the MacBook Air M1 2020, which has a fanless design. One of the biggest quality of life improvements Intel is pushing with its Intel Evo platform is long battery life, and the HP Spectre x360 2021 doesn't disappoint here. It lasted an excellent 11 hours and 22 minutes in our own battery life test, which loops a 1080p video file at 50% brightness until the battery dies. The previous HP Spectre x360 also performed well in this test, scoring 10 hours and 55 minutes. Nevertheless, the extra half an hour is welcome, and it means the more powerful components haven't come at the cost of battery life. Here, The HP Spectre x360, 2021, managed almost 13 hours, again, a very impressive achievement and a big leap over the previous model's 4-hour result, on PC Market. As such, the HP Spectre x360, 2021's battery is nice and balanced, it's able to last equally well in both light and medium use cases. You'll easily get through a full workday on this laptop, which makes it an excellent tool for business users who are looking for a device that offers superb performance, fantastic looks, and won't need to be plugged in until they return home.